Okay, this is Squats and Rice, aka Ralph. Just making a quick video about all the Tinder threads that's coming up on Asian masculinity. Like, obviously, I know like a lot of dudes have questions about, hey, how do I, get more matches? And what I'm gonna do is basically just go through the couple threads that I saw asking for advice, just give my opinions on it. Then I'm just gonna give some like general tips, and then I think I'm just gonna go over my own profile so you guys could see like, hey, like just like a reference someone else is doing that's relatively successful. It's down for this. I actually recently downloaded Hinge a couple days ago, and it's been blowing up, way more successful than I thought. So I just have some insights and tips for you guys. Hopefully it'll be useful. Alright, so here we go. I already loaded up all the Tinder profiles. So let's just go to the first one. Let's go to the Tinder rating. Okay, so here, this one. Living in the South, racist as fuck and struggling to get matches. I think just overall, before I start rating, I think it's just something to think about. Like if you're on Tinder and like you're trying to get matches, like you're selling yourself, right? So it's like you're marketing yourself and you're selling yourself. It's not transactional, obviously, but there's that element of like you got to present who you are, right? Especially we're going swiping yes no really fast. You have to, to give yourself the best chance of getting the most matches, you have to really know who you are and then be able to understand, okay, who do I want to match with me and what do they want, right? So you have to sell yourself. Be like, hey, what am I selling? Like if you want to categorize yourself, but you could make your own category. Just like, hey, like if you're a typical white dude, right? What are they selling? They're selling the American dream. I'm a tall white dude that has a beard, that has like a good job. That's the American dream, right? Like, can you sell that as an Asian guy? Like, possibly if the other girl is really into Asian guys or if she's Asian herself, right? But there's like different categories. Just like oh, I'm like an artist. I'm like a cool street dude. I don't know, man. There's like so many different versions of what people want, and you have to really think about who you are and how you could appeal to those wants. It's really quick. Let's go through these. Okay, not bad. This is good. That's alright. That's alright. Oh, is this more? Not bad. Whatever, like, just right away, going back to what I said, it's like, okay, what are you selling? Just flipping through these, most girls, they're just going to see the first one, maybe the second one. Well, they're going to see, okay, this guy is like a generic dude, right? It's like, nothing I'm trying to say is trying to offend you, right? It might come off as offensive because that's how people think, right? To me, like if I was a girl or if I was just a regular person, you seem like a Asian dude trapped in a white dude trapped in an Asian guy's body, which means you're like some subpar white dude, right? Do you really want to be seen as that? I don't think you are, right? From this photo, this should be your main photo, right? You're professional, clean cut, got a good future, confident, right? It's everything I think a girl would want. Everything else, though, you just seem like Asian dude stuck, white dude stuck in an Asian dude's body, right? Kind of generic. Like, is that what you want? Like, what kind of girls do you want, right? You're not standing out. And do you have to stand out to get matches? I don't know, man. I think you might have to, right? Because I agree, like, Asian guys have a terrible rap, so maybe you do have to stand out. It definitely helps, right? Let's see. Oh, it looks like he edited his photos, but let's just see what other people are saying. The second picture is exceptional, but that's the one where he's like, he looks like the Clark Kent look. I think it's actually pretty bad. It's like very generic. His outfit's generic, glasses are generic, looks like very posed. The picture is a good picture. It's a good photo composition, but it's not a good photo showcasing who he is, right? Let's see the updated ones. Oh yeah, I mean, like this one, it's a good composition photo, high quality relatively, but you just look like mad generic, right? You look like you're on a stock photo. Shows nothing about you as a person. And this one, like, you should center yourself more. Original version of this, that should be the first photo. This is bad. This is it's all right. Personally, I don't really like skydiving. There's so many dudes skydiving. You seem off generic, right? I think my advice would be, let me just read through these. No, casual dating hookups, bro. Like, you do not seem like the type to attract girls who are into casual dating hookups. Like, why would they? Like, you don't seem like you bring any excitement to anything. You just seem like you blend in, right? Like, there's no edge to you. Oh, someone even said that. Like, you seem like the relationship type after the girl like went through her like thought phase, which is nothing wrong with that. Just like you're not appealing to the demographic you want, right? And you should really think about like who you are, like the most exciting part of about yourself, how you're unique. Because I know you're unique, because everybody is, right? You just need to be able to know what that is and bring it out of you, right? I'd say just like just really think about who you are and what you want yourself to be seen as, and like who are the types of girls you really like and what type of guys they would go for, and kind of find a good in between that would satisfy everything in that list, right? Let's see. Next one. This guy. Also, would I be more of a 6 or a 5? I mean, if you want to edit your choices there. Okay, first one is -5. Second one is a dog. It's not even a human. -5. Third one, it's pretty good. 6 or 5, that's okay. This one is -5. Last one, -5. So average here, like -2 maybe. Let's see. Please fix hair and fitness. Blah blah blah. I'll pick one, scrap the rest. Blah blah blah. I mean, people tell you to lose weight, get better hair. Yeah, I definitely agree with the getting hair part. No, to dad bod, bro. You don't have dad bod. You have a bad bod. Like, come on, man. There's no need to like. I wouldn't say be delusional, but like be self-aware. Be honest with yourself, right? Maybe you don't need to be like that all the time. But for Tinder, where like you're more or less in competition with other people, right? And you can get like, 0.5 seconds. You have to be really real with yourself to get the results you want, right? I'm not here to like make you feel good about yourself. I'm here to like get you the results that you supposedly want. Obviously, everyone should be into fitness just in general, but I'd say for Tinder, it's not like the highest priority, because like, dude, what are the chances of you actually getting in shape for Tinder? Like what, 1%, 5%, right? It's pretty low. I think see the photo where you're just like smiling with the blue shirt, the third one. It's not bad, man. Like, if you have more photos like that, where it's just like it shows off your face more, and you're relatively clean cut, like it wouldn't be bad. More photos like that, I think you do a lot better, right? And like, don't do a picture with just the dog. It's not even you in the photo. That's like obvious bait, right? You're like, do you think girls are like fucking chimps that have like low IQ? They're smart, man. If they see a photo like this, like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, right? It's kind of, I mean, I would not want to swipe on that. Like, see the first photo, like, you don't have a jawline, your hair is not clean cut, you have like a fucking generic whatever that shirt is. Those aren't good, especially the last two. They're not good angles of your face, man. It just shows that you're not really self-aware, right? Like, let's say you what is that, a doctor, like whatever, you work in the medical field, maybe you should get a good photo of you helping out a client, and then the next photo is like you like taking a shot of alcohol, right? That creates like a contrast. I was like, oh shit, this dude is like a doctor, he's professional, but he knows how to have fun too. That would be a lot more attractive, right? And obviously get better angles of your face doing that. think you could do a lot better. You just gotta have more effort. Next one. Conservative Dallas edition. I live in Dallas. Okay, so what does this have to do with Dallas and being conservative? Like, I don't really understand. Okay, so you're saying if you had these photos and then you were in New York, which is very liberal, and not Dallas, you would be killing it? Come on, man. Stop lying to yourself, right? Dude, like, this whole 2 paragraphs, I think it's just like a setup. So it's like, hey, don't be too mean to me because I'm in Dallas. I'm conservative. It's not because of my it's not because of me. It's because of my location. Dude, it's because of you. You know what I'm saying? Does the location suck? Yes. Does, like, America is a terrible place for Asian guys? Yes, that's true, right? But that doesn't mean, like, you can't do better than this. Like, you gotta... These photos, like, they're not good photos, right? Like, the last 3, like, what is that? Just, like, random. It's, like, similar to the previous guy. You just have to be more self-aware. Look at what you're putting out there. I mean, I think the only photo that's alright is the one where your back is turned to the camera. And obviously that can't be a default photo. You know, it's not going to work out too well. Let's see what other people said. Yeah, your photos suck. Sound pretentious in your bio. What's that? I mean, I think overall, it just come off overly generic, right? And if you're white, you probably do better, but you're not white, so you're just like white dude version light, right? You gotta, whatever that is about you, you say you have a funny personality, find a way to communicate it through online. I don't know, like take a picture of you doing some silly poses, you know, just like, it's very reserved, right? All these photos, very, very reserved, doesn't tell you much about your personality. If anything, you said like you could get girls fine in real life. Well, think about why that is. Like, why do they like you? And then translate that onto the photo, right? You just have to put in more effort, man, because these are very low effort photos. That's not going to fly, right? And obviously, you don't have to put in the effort, but you're not going to get the matches. Since you asked, like, hey, how can I get the more results? You just have to take better photos. Let's see what else. Don't worry about stuff like ELO rating. That's just like some bullshit. I mean, it's not bullshit, but it's like an excuse to why you're not putting more effort, right? It's like, oh, because I get no results because the ELO. I get no results because the location. I get no results because of my race. I get no results because I'm in the deep south. Dude, like, yeah, all that could be true, but none of that fucking matters because you're not going to change any of those things, right? You're not going to move from fucking Dallas to wherever just to get more matches. You're not going to hack Tinder to give yourself more ELO, right? The only thing you could do is put in more effort on your profile. So that's the only thing you should be fucking worried about. Like I said, like, you're not a bad looking dude. Doesn't look like you're too out of shape. Really think about what type of girls you like and what type of guys and the traits those guys would have. And then, yeah, translate that onto a photo. Oh, shit. I'm outside. It's really cold. All right, this one. Okay. I mean, dude, you're like a good-looking guy, right? But why the fuck do you have sunglasses in almost every picture? Look at me, motherfucker, right? Let's connect on a human level. The last one, let's see. I mean, look, all right. You got like a fucking cheesy ass smile, though. I don't know about that. Personal preference. Let's take a look at this. Oh, wait. All right, click that. Updated. Slightly better. This photo sucks. That photo sucks. This photo, I think this is your best one, actually, right? It has some kind of motion. You look relatively clean cut. You have more photos like that. It looks like candid, right? It's not the best composition, but more photos like that would be nice, right? Versus obviously post photos. Let's see. Yeah, it's a good looking face. He looks good. I think what you have to do is just take more photos. Just like, let's say you take like 5 photos and like one of them is good. Well, that means you have to take 25 photos, right? Over the course of 3 months. If you have one good photo, you'll be doing all right. I just ask your friends, female friends, take more photos of you. That's all. Let's see. Ooh. It's one photo? What the fuck? Am I missing something? Oh, there's more. Okay. Well, just really quick, your second and third. Second photo's pretty bad. Delete that. Again, what's with the sunglasses, bro? You're not that cool, right? Take those off. Maybe one photo with sunglasses on, right? And I mean, again, same thing. Like, you seem like I don't know much about personality. Maybe you do like the outdoors. You like the outdoors. You gotta really exude that, right? You have to really whoever you are, you have to bring it out to the max, right? It doesn't feel like you're really communicating who you are through the photos. What do other people say? It's okay advice. I think, again, just really think about who you are, right? And who you like to be. And take more photos and experiment, or ask your friends to take photos for you, right? You're like, oh, I want to be like a cool outdoorsman. Well, take some more photos of you outdoors, or like you rock climbing. Although I think rock climbing is super cheesy, but whatever. I said this so many times. Like, think about like who you are, right? Just really take it to the extreme as you can, and then put yourself out there, right? Like, a lot of these are reserved, especially the first one. It's an obvious pose, right? It's not very authentic. But you actually, you look like you're in shape. Just get a better haircut. I think you'll be fine. Let's see. Let's lay on Tinder. These are my current pics. Okay, no photos. That's great. I think I did see your thread. You were just like, almost like 8 selfies. I mean, dude, it's got to put in more effort, right? And then you had like one where you're in a car. It looked pretty good, but then you had like a $5 t-shirt on. You got to be congruent, right? You want to be the cool dude who knows how to look cool. You got to dress like you take care of yourself. And the other thing is, like I said earlier, it's like if you're swiping so much in the beginning, you're going to lose all your matches, right? If, let's say, you go on Tinder, you swipe nonstop for 2 weeks, well, you just fucking ran out of your audience, depending on your city, right? I think a much better play, especially if you're getting matches. When I was like trying to hook up or just go out as much as I can, I would only swipe on Sunday evenings. I would swipe 5 hours out of the week. I would get like 5-10 matches, stop, and then set up dates with those girls, right? This way, you don't run out of your user base. Because let's say you get like the 200 matches, what's going to happen is like you're not going to go out with all of them, not in a 2-week span. So you can go out with like maybe 2 or 3, and the rest just like fall off, right? Timing is really important. So you have to really make sure you save as many matches as you can, right? Just swipe when you have to, get the dates when you have to. For me, I think that worked. That was pretty efficient. And again, stop taking selfies. Put in more effort. That's all. Let's see. Okay, this is just general advice. Okay, I think that's pretty much it, right? Overall, put in more effort. Think about who you are, right? If you're like a celebrity, or like if you're like a cartoon character, like how would your style be? And lastly, think about like what type of girls you want, right? And then think about what type of guys they would go for. I'm not saying don't be yourself, but if you're trying to get results, be the maximum version of yourself. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go through my old profile and then go to my new profile, and you guys can look at the difference, right? Like maybe a year ago, 1 year ago, I actually wrote a Tinder guide for new guys to see how to get matches. And then I'll just go over my old photos and then just updated photos. Alright, so here. Okay, so see, these are my old photos. First photo, second photo. These are terrible, right? Third photo is a little bit better. But you can see these photos, they're not great, right? They're just like average. And I was like doing pretty good because I think these were, I'm just like a regular dude that has his shit together, right? That was who I thought I would present myself as. Obviously these photos could do better, but it's like, hey, I'm clean cut, I'm in shape, I have friends, right? It's not some crazy shit. I'm just the guy who has my shit together. Okay, and then I'll just go to my current dating profile. So I haven't been on the apps too much for a while. I was seeing this girl, and then afterwards I got this time consumed by my business, so I kind of stopped. I was celibate for a while. Recently started going out more, seeing more girls, and I downloaded Hinge. Like I said, it's like it's been pretty wild. So I'll just show you guys my my profile here. Oh, it's here. Right. I mean, here it's like good selfie of me, just like good lighting. It is a selfie. It's actually a bathroom selfie, but it looks pretty artistic. Good lighting. I got a haircut. Look pretty good. I'm relatively in shape. Right. Next one. Yeah, it's just me at an art gallery. Shows like, hey, I'm artistic. I have that side of me. I'm cool. I know how to like dress. Right. Next. It's actually another selfie, gym selfie. But hey, I got a tattoo. Clean cut. Looks pretty good. I think my outfit's pretty fire. Right. So. Next one, it's at my friend's wedding. Yeah, it's like, hey, I know how to clean up if I have to, right? Obviously not the best composition, but I think it shows me in a good angle. Next one, another gym selfie. I actually have a lot of selfies. Like I said, these are not like the best photos, but it gets the job done. I think you guys could see how the photos have been improving, and this one's just like me at some festival as like a joke. The lines like, we was woke. And then like this has been doing pretty well. I wish I could see like all the people that like me. You can't see it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll actually like purchase it for like a month, and then you guys could see my matches, right? I mean, here, just from the chat, most of the girls are like they're really receptive. I've only been here for like a week, less than a week, and like met up 3 or 4 girls already. I mean, most of these girls are like pretty attractive, I'd say. This one's hilarious. She's pretty hot, stacked, 5'11". But she said like some fucking racist ass shit. Oh, borderline racist. She goes, blah, blah, blah. Don't you understand English? Right? It's like, damn. What the fuck? You got when a girl says something like that, anybody, just gotta check them, right? It's alright, chill. You gotta stop. I mean, Yeah, I mean, these are pretty cool. This one is actually a tranny. It's fucking. I didn't realize that. Big goof. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I went on dates with like 3 or 4. I mean, they're like really attractive. I'd say, definitely my type. I just haven't had time to really go out with them. Right. It's like this girl, 100% my type. Right. It's like uh, this girl. We hung out last Wednesday. We're gonna hang out again. Again, my type. Super artsy. Fuck with it. You know. Let's see. I mean, sometimes the girls they don't message back, but they're still attractive, right? Let's see. You are very athletically pleasing, flowers. Um, I think like Hinge right now is definitely killing the game. Like this girl. Is she fake? Real? I have no idea. Oh shit! You saw her number. Please don't call her, guys. That wouldn't be too cool. I mean, she's alright, but most of these girls are pretty. You have to remember, you decide who you match with, right? So it's up to you guys. What I'm gonna do is I'll buy the app and then show you the type of girls that are on there. Okay, so I just got the Hinge membership, and so now I think we could look at all the likes. I mean, you see, the girls here are pretty cute. I definitely wouldn't get this many. I mean, I would get the same amount of likes on Tinder, right? But I don't know. I had a paid account. I don't know if that actually mattered. But it wasn't this quality, right? Like, these are just all the girls that like me. I didn't really sort through them yet, right? Obviously, it's very biased against white chicks. I mean, not biased. It's just mostly white chicks on here. What I'd say the great majority, right? Um, yeah, I mean, these girls are pretty attractive. I mean, I would message them right now, but my weekend's actually pretty packed. I wouldn't be able to go out on a date with them until next week, so it's actually probably gonna be a lost cause. But I'll hit them up maybe next week when I'm ready. Some of these girls are definitely like my type, just like the super artsy out there. Um, yeah, it's like pretty wholesome, I'd say, right? Um, Honestly, like a lot of these girls, like if I saw them on the street, I'd be like, they wouldn't be into me. Especially like a girl like this, what? It's like super, like, I don't know, generic white, I'd say. I'm surprised. Um, yeah, I mean, pretty cute. Like that look. Damn. This is also my shit. That's mood right now. Actually, I'll say that. Oh, I can't even text her. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, these are cute girls. I'm not gonna scroll through all of them, but it's wild. I wonder if that's her real name. Like, what's up with that? Um, yeah, I'll probably hit some of these up, maybe like this weekend or something, right? I mean, so that's Hinge. Obviously, I'm pretty biased, right? How do I go back? I mean, a lot of the girls, like I said, they message me first, or they're very receptive. Um, it's dope. I mean, some of the other apps, I downloaded a couple others just to give you guys, give myself a reference, really. I mean, I used to use Tinder all the time, right? Definitely my go-to. But I'd say for Tinder, like, oh, got a match, nice. Especially these days, like, the girls are not as receptive, or maybe I'm just not on it as much. But I mean, there's still hot girls, right? Like, damn, intense, right? It's thick. The girls here, I mean, they're cute, they're pretty. I mean, it's ultimately you choose who you match with, right? Um, but I'd say in general on Tinder, the girls like they're definitely more down for like casual things, right? If something, some of them are looking for serious relationships, but some of them aren't. I'd say like a good majority of them, they're just like looking for fun, like some kind of amusement kind of thing, right? They're more like down. Um, really expect too much out of you, except that they want you to be fun. It's more of a hookup app. I mean, I wouldn't say hookup app, but more than like Bumble or the other apps. Tantan, I mean, I was in Hong Kong. I thought I was gonna kill it on Tantan, but not even Tinder was actually better than any other app. I mean, here, I mean, it does pretty well. Um, what's cool about uh, Tantan is that it gives you stats every week. Like last week, it says like 28 people think I'm a catch. They received 2,500 likes, but only gave out 23 likes. I don't know if that's real or not, but I don't know. It's pretty wild. The girls are not as down to meet up. Um, actually, they are kind of, but you just have to be more patient. Um, I'm not good at writing Chinese, but I just usually write English for them. Cool vibes. But if I have to, I'll write Chinese, but usually I don't. To be honest, like I said, work takes up a lot of my time, so I don't really have that much time dedicated to going on dates. So far, I'd say Hinge, at least in New York, has been pretty amazing. I would say like in general, every app has its own like demographic. It has its own vibe, and like a girl could be on like multiple apps, but um, in like everyone notices, they kind of know, okay, Tinder is quote unquote hookup app, right? And then like Hinge is more like relationships kind of thing. I'm not saying you can't get hookups from Hinge, or you can't get serious relationships from Tinder, but just be aware of where you're going into. You know, like I said, I mean, I'll just go through the profile really quick again. Like these pictures, right? They're very different than the original pictures I had in my Tinder guide, right? And it's only been a year, so you have to constantly put up new photos if you want the best results, right? It's not something that should be on the top of your to-do list, but if you want more results, like think about it, right? Like if I take a new picture like every weekend I go out, take new photos, or whenever I'm out, ask friends to take photos, and let's say most of those photos are ass, they're complete shit, which that's the case for me. Like I'm not great at taking photos. I'm not very photogenic. Um, but if you take photos a lot, some of them will be good, right? That's just luck of the draw, even, right? So even if you have a new photo that's quote unquote good every 3 months, in the span of a year, you get a whole new profile, and you'll be upgraded, right? I would say my current photo set is way better than what I started with when I was putting out my guide, right? And and the results show themselves. When I'm going out on dates, uh, the girls really like me. I'm at a stage now where it's almost it's always the opposite of what I hear most from other guys. Like almost always the girls are into me. They know just from my profile, they know what I'm about because I'm pretty good at just really expressing myself onto the photo. Like through the photos, you get a pretty good idea who I am, right? Like I'm out there, I'm my own person, I'm artistic, I have my shit together, and they really like that. You know, like most of the time it's me texting the girls, be like, hey, I don't think we're a good match, but let's be friends, right? That's like the majority of my dates, right? It's like if I don't like her, or like I know I could, you know, sleep with her, but you know I choose not to because this is not cool, right? I know she's gonna be hurt. It's better off if I just, hey, we're not a good match. We could remain friends. That's been the majority of my dates, right? So I say, just keep working on your profile. Keep taking new photos. Think about what kind of image you want to put out to the world, and become that image. And like document it, take photographs of it, and constantly improve. Right? This is not something you could have a. It's rare to have a day or night change, like 100% revamp right away on your profile. It's something you keep doing over time. Right? One photo here, one photo there, one photo here, one photo there, and over time you get a great profile that will get you lots of results. So I think that's pretty much it for this. I'll probably make a new thread for this. So if you guys have any questions, just post it in the thread, and I'll try to get back to you guys.